Hey everybody, this is Mass Fisherman. I wanted to do a review of my 2014 Ascend FS12T kayak. So I got this at Bass Pro on Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, and I love it. So I'm just going to show you guys what this thing is like. So starting in the back, we got this drain plug. I like it because it's really easy to get to, and since it's right at the bottom, everything can get out. Next thing are these handles. These are really nice. The screws don't budge at all, and they're really easy to hold. Next up is these bungees. I like these for the most part, but it's hard to slip something underneath them because they're so tight to the bottom of it. So if you want to hold a tackle box or something, that might be something for up there, or I don't know, just bring a couple lures or something. Under here, you can probably slip a life vest or maybe a plano box or something like that. Next, we have this section. I really don't know what this is for. I don't know. So right here, this is where the seat usually goes. I just had it in because it rained pretty recently. My complaints are probably the same as everybody else's. So, the back of the seat, the back rail, it doesn't touch the ground here. There's another video on YouTube. It's like 10 minutes long, and it's how to fix the chair. I'll probably get around to that sometime. Forgot. Next we have these flush mount rod holders. I like these. They're nice and deep, so your rod's not going to fall out, and it's pretty accessible. You don't have to reach too far back. I guess they're good for trolling. You have to look back a lot, but yeah. Next, we have this dry hatch. One second. Sorry about that. So in here I had this dry hatch. Don't usually use the scuppers. Once it gets into the colder months, I'll probably will, but I don't really need them at this point. But I say dry hatches loosely. These really aren't that dry. I don't know if you can tell, but I just hose this down and it's nice and wet, so if you want these to be watertight, you should probably seal them by yourself. I guess next we have these little ridges. I don't know, maybe in here you can put your iPhone or something, or some of your electronics. I don't really use it, don't really have a use for it. I don't know, maybe I will in the future. So yeah. Next, there's this cup holder. Unless you have a pretty big cup, nothing's really going to fit in there. I've seen some people do, they put a peanut butter jar in there, and that's pretty watertight. Yeah. Next, there's this rod holder. I took it off for a few reasons. First of all, it gets in the way of the paddle path. It's, I don't know, it's just in an inconvenient place. The other thing about it is it's so cheaply made. It only fits in one way, even though the ridges should permit it otherwise, so it only can face forward while still being completely locked in. And what I mean by that is, with these little teeth, they only lock on if the rod holder is facing forward. So, yeah. Next is this dry hatch. This one has tons of space. Again, it's not really watertight, so I don't know, get a waterproof bag or seal it yourself. You can have full access to the hull. It's just that there's a couple of these styrofoam blocks in the way. I think you can take them out, or just slide them or something like that. Yeah, but there's tons of storage. If you're hauling a lot of stuff, might not be enough, but for day trips like I do, it's perfect. Next, we have these footholds. I really like these. There's a lot of like spots you can put it, so it works for a lot of heights. There's a bunch of little teeth, so there's a lot of range, and it's very specific. To remove these, you hold the clip down. Oh, I can't do it with one hand, sorry. But you just slide it down. Back up here, we have these bungees again. I went over those before in the back. And then we have this one last grip. So, one downfall of this is that it's pretty heavy. Without anything on it, like without any gear, it's almost 80 pounds. So, if you want to be able to carry it without the wheels, good luck. I have the wheels that came built for this. They fit right in the scuppers. Don't get discouraged if they don't fit in at first. I had to force them a little bit, but now they fit fine. If you get those, I suggest putting them in the scuppers under the seat here. It just makes the load a lot lighter than back here or up here. And yeah. Another thing with the seat is that the clips that go into this, that hold it, are really weak, and they don't even go up all the way in the side, so they slip around a little bit. So if you have a pond that's shallow like mine, like I can go through 6 inches of water, and I'll probably scrape up against the bottom a little bit. And if I get a little bit stuck, if you push forward a lot with your paddles, your seat will just slide out of these ridges. So maybe you can do a fix to strap your seat in, or like I said, there's that YouTube video where it tells you how to fix the seat. But yeah, as you can see, capacity is 350 pounds. I guess that's a lot. I mean, how much do you really need? But for a 77-pound kayak, it's pretty good, I guess. Here, so another thing that I actually found, I didn't think I would need it, but I found it useful, are these paddle holders. There's another one up there. I don't know. These also, I have one of the Ascend paddles, and it hits up against there and it chews it up a little bit, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, those are helpful when you're just casting. And there's also these ridges. There's one on the other side too that hold your paddles. One more thing about this is with its weight, its length, its width, all of that, it is super stable. I was able to stand. I could stand in the waves. I could stand in the wind. Obviously, it takes a little practice and balance, but it's not that hard. So yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching.